So what we're going to do is we're going to start this on up, and we're going to go with white belt material. There's going to be a total of 5 videos for weight belt. We're going to start on off with the main requirement for weight belt, which is Kata fundamental set. Now, there's one thing I want you to pay close attention to, and that is wall 1. Okay, wall 1 is exclusively dedicated towards outward blocks. Many of us originally were taught with this as being with inward blocks. I want you to notice the change on it, and we'll discuss it in the next video when we put it into practical application of why things were updated into it and stuff like that. So first things being first, Kata starts off just like we normally would. Remember, wall 1 is always in front, wall 2 is always to our left, wall 3 is always to our right, and wall 4 is always behind us, and that's how we start, okay? So no matter where I'm at, if I was here, that would be wall 1, 2, 3, and I would just start it from right there, okay? All right, but since we're picking this, first things first, V-step in, outward block, okay? We're popping it, just like this, okay? Stepping it back, popping it, popping it, popping it, keeping the arm up. I know I'm a little out of screen, but I step to wall number 2, and as I step back, that guard is already up for my inward, outward. I step back, inward, outward, step forward, inward, outward, step forward, inward, outward. Now look to wall 3, I look over my left shoulder because that's the smartest way to go. So this way, if I look the opposite, I'm all twisted up. So I look just like so. I step in so I can face it, block that arm properly, inward and upward. Remember, your upward's coming up like this, and it's popping. It's not doing like a traditional upward. I'm not blocking with any of this kind of arm. I'm blocking with that forearm, so it's got to be closer towards me. Stepping back again, inward and upward. Kind of adjusting my footwork to fit and frame a little bit. But normally they're just full step forwards. Now I'm going to look at wall number 4, which was behind me or towards that corner. I step forward. I make a transition. So what I do is my front arm goes double down. I'm just in standard fighting horse stances the whole time, heels out. So try to keep your heels out so you're kind of more riding off of the ball of your feet rather than the heel. Look over the right shoulder, in, step out left, left foot in, hand to the side, and done. Okay? Making sure when you're doing your blocks, like if this was wall 2, what I'm looking at, this is passing. Notice my center line is being covered by my arm. Don't let this block come out over here, because if something's coming off the center line, you're not blocking anything. So that's where your motions of stepping forward come into play, okay? They make them a little easier for you to be able to do that. If you stay more sideways, you can still block with that inward, but it becomes a little harder for that outward or that upward to protect that center line when your chest is in the way and you're in a position that maybe not be working for you. So you want to make sure that you're kind of more forward to be able to block, okay? Block, and then we set into those motions. Okay, without that being further ado, that is Kata fundamental set, white belt Kata fundamental set. There's a lot more in it as far as explanation, but that's where we're going to stop off with that. That's our first video. Next video that's coming on up is what we call Huba. See you soon.